Hey, KMLE Nation, Kimmie Caruba from the new KMLE at 107.9 here with Garth Brooks. Welcome.
Thank you
It's
very
been
much.
a while.
It is awesome to be here.
So everybody is so excited to see you. You were talking about how you used to play at Denim and Diamonds. We're there every single weekend. Can you remember back to those first times playing for you in your
Yes,
career?
before you were born. Yes, I can remember back very much like that. No, it was great. You just got to come in. You got to play. We had Much Too Young at the time, and that was about it. So you'd have to play it 9 times a night kind of thing, and everybody was always sweet because every time you played it, they made it feel like the first time they heard it.
Aww.
It was good. Then you get If Tomorrow Never Comes, and you start to get some stuff, and you come back and you play. And then, of course, we were talking about the horse show here that we played.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable, but that was fun. That was a good mark and a good start of telling us that this was the area you want to come play.
Well, you were talking about the differences between performing then and then performing now, doing a tour then and doing a tour now. So what was the difference making your new album this time? Were there any differences, or was it just kind of like getting back in it? Or
Well, it's kind of rusty. For one, I didn't trust my pen. So if you're familiar with Garth music, an album usually about half and half. I didn't get anywhere near that on this one because I just wasn't sure yet, But what was cool was there's a lot of songwriters in Nashville about your age that are starting to come up that were oddly enough raised on Garth stuff. So there's a lot of their writing that kind of reflects the writing that I would do anyway if I held the pen.
Right.
So it was cool. Their phrasing, a lot of stuff. So I felt like there was a lot of me in this album, even though my name wasn't at the bottom of the page.
Well, that's really cool. You were talking a lot about your family too. I mean, you're touring with your wife. What has made you most proud, being a father of your kids, just, the entire experience?
I think just the kids themselves, just the decisions they make when they're conscious kind of outweighs what they really want to do. That's when you look at them and go, okay, these are good human beings. Because that's basically the thing. When you have children, they're going to affect the world. They're just going to. Each one of us is going to affect the world. It's just, is it going to be in a positive or a negative way?
Okay.
And so you're hoping that your babies are the positive.
Right.
And that's what you pray for at night. And you'll see, when you have kids, you try and steer them, but we're all our own individual people. And then as they go, you pray more than you ever had. God's got to be going, hey, dude, give me a break. I got him. Okay. So,
Just believe.
yes, amen.
What's been a benefit to having your wife on the road with you that you maybe didn't think of when you first started?
Having your best friend on the road.
It's amazing.
Someone you can talk to. Someone that looks at you and what you're saying sounds very egotistical, but she knows it's not. Kind
Right,
of thing.
'cause
So
she knows
you
you.
can't say it to anybody else. So she's a doll, and she also does this for a living. So now talking to somebody else that does the exact same thing that you do for a living, that deals with management, budgets, and budgeting, touring staff, all this stuff, and it's a great wall to have to bounce things off of, but it's also your best friend and loves you the most, so hopefully her advice is going to be what's best for you, even though it might not be what you want to hear.
Right. No, she gets it.
Yeah.
Well, the holidays are coming up, so everybody wants to know what your favorite comfort food is, what it is that you want Trisha to make for you.
What's your favorite comfort food?
My favorite, cornbread always makes me happy,
Really?
and I'm just a really
And
big
is
fan
it
of turkey.
the real sweet cornbread, or is it the
I kind of like the
traditional?
drier kind that
Yes.
you can have some gravy with it,
Fair
know?
enough. Amen, sister. Everything's better with gravy, first of all. So yeah, she does mashed potatoes like you would not believe. So that's the thing, is mashed potatoes is for me. I can have mashed potatoes with ice cream if she's making them. That's my favorite kind.
Mashed potatoes and ice cream. I'm going to try it because you recommended it. Well, thank you so much again. We are so excited for your first show tonight, and we can't wait.
Me too. I'm excited too. Thanks for this. This is going to be fun.